just want to give a big shout out to Eric, without whom I most likely would not have made it through this program, and to just my fabulous cohort who are going to be lifelong friends, I imagine, from here on out. So without further ado, my app is called Orchid. It is a kind of riff on Spotify, but for classical music. The idea arose when I was having a conversation with my wonderful fiance, who also did the graphics up here. She's a musician, and she was kind of explaining to me how Spotify is pretty clumsy when you want to search for classical music for a number of reasons. So I thought that was a great opportunity. So the homepage here prompts the user to sign in, and of course I've made it extremely secure. So if we give a bad username and a bad password, Orchid is going to helpfully instruct us that we've done the wrong thing there. So let's put in a real username and password that I've created here. All right, so the user is routed to the periods page, and there's a little graph you can read up here about the 6 classical periods that I've delineated these into. I mean, they're just kind of rough, but for the neophyte, it's helpful. So from periods, we can kind of navigate to whichever one we want. I'm going to pick romantic here. And in the periods, each period is going to have a description of that period. So this is the description of the Romantic era. And there'll be a large collection of composers. I used I sort of correlated 2 external APIs for this application. I used OpenOpus, which is a free API that just kind of collects a lot of data about classical musicians, compositions, and periods. And I also use the Spotify API, which you're going to see in a minute. So if we want to navigate through these composers, let's pick one. Let's see. I'm going to go with Schumann here. So this will route us to the Schumann page. Again, there'll be a little info about him up here. And if we want to pick a piece, let's select it here, and we can click on Play Composition. And that will bring up this embedded player here. Just a little taste for you guys there. And another nice feature about this app is that users, so a user is instantiated with their own personal playlist. And as you can see here, a user can add any of these songs to their own playlist, which they like, with the button down there. So we can navigate using the pop-out drawer here to the user's playlist. So we'll go there and we can play any of these songs which the user has selected there. So yeah, pretty nice. Users can also delete a piece from their playlist if they no longer want to listen to that. But yeah, that is about it for the functionality of my application here. So thanks you all for listening. Let me know if you have any questions.
Good job, Nick. It looks like we didn't get any questions submitted, but if they come in later, I'll have you answer those.